Welcome! My name is Philip Lund and I live in Bluffton. And if you're watching this video, you probably want to learn how to play the guitar. Or maybe someone in your household does. And I believe I will be able to help you. And in this video, I will tell you how I can help you learn. And I can even come to your house for your convenience. And I'll also tell you what I can offer that you can't get from an app or online resources. Now, let me first quickly tell you about my qualifications. My qualifications aren't really interesting in themselves, but they will help you see how I can tailor the lessons to you. I started playing guitar in 1998 when I was 11 years old, and I never looked back. I had a private teacher, as well as specializing in music in high school, and in 2006 I started my bachelor's in performing classical guitar at the Norwegian Academy of Music, where I also spent 1 year abroad studying Spanish guitar in Seville, Spain. I completed my bachelor's with top grades and started my master's shortly after. While I was taking my education, I started a guitar school with my colleague Christina. This quickly became the biggest guitar school in Oslo, Norway. And I taught hundreds of people ranging from the ages of 6 through 78 how to play the guitar. And I've also kept teaching people here in Bluffton for the last 7 years. And my biggest takeaway from teaching so many people: we all learn differently. Some people just want to play their favorite songs. Some want to learn the instrument and music theory to achieve full mastery. Some want to learn how to write their own songs, and some just want some extra motivation and inspiration to keep playing. Whatever your motivation is, I will tailor each lesson to exactly what your goal is. For example, I had a 10-year-old student who struggled to stay motivated and practice, so his parents hired me to help him. Now, the problem wasn't that he wasn't interested, it was just that he had another interest that was even bigger: video games. So what was the solution? I would make arrangements of all of his favorite songs from his favorite video games and arrange them in ways that perfectly fit his skill level. And the result? Practice became fun again. A different example is Daniela, who was studying for her PhD in biology. She wanted to understand everything she did at a deeper level, and she struggled with group lessons and online tutorials. Because she didn't just want to play, she wanted to understand. And since I have extensive training in music theory and composition, I was able to give her guitar lessons that explained how music works on a deep level and how she could use the guitar to express herself. And this level of music theory that she needed was not at all interesting for the majority of my students. Another challenge many people face is that they have been learning through an app or video tutorials or something similar, and they feel like they've hit a plateau that they just can't get out of. And this is probably the most common issue I see. You can learn a lot from online resources, but it is extremely easy to develop bad habits that become bigger problems as your skills increase. One of my students, Corey, now in his 20s, had been teaching himself how to play the guitar since he was a preteen. While he was able to play difficult songs, he wasn't happy with his sound, his speed, or how long it took him to learn a song. The problem was that he had picked up a lot of bad habits. Things that are hard to think about if you're just learning by yourself. Things like hand placement, sitting position, posture, finger accuracy, just to mention a few. While changing old habits is difficult, Corey was willing to put in the work. And in just a couple of weeks, his technique had 10x'd, and he was finally able to be happy with the way his playing sounded. So if you're ready to take your guitar skills to the next level, you can use the contact form on this website. And if you want to learn a little bit more before you make the move, you can book a free 15-minute phone call with me at a time that's convenient to you, where we can discuss some of your goals and how we can achieve them together. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.